folks. Well, I love Italian cooking, but growing up in a Polish household with Polish heritage, I really didn't get much of a chance to experience it growing up. We had spaghetti meatballs maybe 3 times a year, and that was about it. So I never had a chance to learn how to make Italian food, but today I'm going to get that opportunity. Hi, welcome to Around the Town with Marilyn Forbes. Today we are here in Connellsville at the Italian Oven Casino dell'Arte, and we are going to be meeting with the new owner, Scott, who's going to sit down and show us just some basics about some basic Italian cooking. I guarantee you it's going to be fun, tasty, and you're going to enjoy it. So folks, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Well, folks, as promised, we are going to be doing some Italian cooking, and I have here with me today Scott. Scott is actually the new owner of Italian Oven right here in Connellsville. Scott, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Good to be here.
Okay, so we are going to start first with
making meat sauce.
We are making sauce from scratch. You do this a couple times a week?
Yes.
Okay, all right. What are we going to do?
All right, we're going to open up our beef first and break it up and put it in here.
Okay.
We do that by hand. So you want to come right over here?
Okay.
Get this fired up. We open this up.
Okay, now what rating is this?
This
meat?
is 80-20.
80-20. Okay, do you use that percentage for a special reason?
Yeah, you don't want to get too dry because it has it'll have too much grease on the. Takes out the flavor. The leaner it gets.
Oh, okay.
You want a little bit of fat in there for flavor. And you don't want too much.
Okay.
Because then you lose your volume on meat.
You know, Scott actually told us something interesting, that if it's 79-21, did I just do my math right?
81-19.
Oh, so close. That it actually, it's a different,
It's against the ground
bounces up to
sirloin.
a different, I never knew that. That's so interesting. All right. We're going to put some meat in here. You know what? While we're doing this, Scott, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Scott actually has been involved in a lot of area restaurants in one form or another over the years.
Yes, I have.
So tell us, how did you even get into this?
Well, it all started with my mom and grandmother, like most people in this business. You know, and it just started from there at a young age. My grandmother used to let me cook a lot. And my mom made the best meat sauce in the world.
I was just going to ask that.
I've tried to emulate it over the years.
Okay.
And this is how it starts, right here. You know, most places have a lot of real fine meat in their product. I like to keep it chunky.
Oh, am I going too small?
No, you're not going too small. Just break it up like this. It cooks a little bit better.
Okay.
If you do it by hand instead of trying to jam all this in there and then just kind of rip it apart.
Okay.
If you do this, that heat comes up through there and starts to melt everything. And
that makes sense. This whole thing's going to be filled with just meat. So
That's
it
right.
is meat sauce, folks. It's not.
This is basically, it's a ragu.
Okay.
That's what the Italians refer
what
to
is
a
that?
ragu. That's a stew of like.
So that's what ragu
meat,
means?
right? Yeah.
Really? So like ragu like the sauce.
It's a cooked down product of tomatoes and onions. And
okay.
Like that.
Now you said you make this fresh a couple times a week.
Yeah, twice a week in general. This week was really busy, so I'm glad we're making this one today. Okay.
All
so
right.
that's that.
Okay.
And now we can probably shift on down. This got to cook down.
Okay.
And we're going to brown this off, then we'll drain the fat, and we'll come back to do that here in a little bit.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we can pop down here in the production kitchen. We've got to keep rolling.
All right.
So.
Stay with us, folks. We're going to be making, I think, lasagna?
Yes.
We're going to be making lasagna, so stick with us. Okay, folks, we're going to make lasagna, and I'm excited. Okay, we're going to start first with eggs, and I'm going to throw this, girls, I'm not cheating on you. My chickens lay brown eggs. I don't want to, hey, they watch the show too, I don't want them to think that I'm cheating on them. Here, there's one more left. How do you do your eggs? Show me.
I just crack them just like you do.
Oh, I thought you did them differently. Okay, here we go. 4 eggs.
So we'll emulsify them with the blender real quick, just so we get a nice
okay, so you're
so
just mixing
even.
them.
You don't
You're
get
not
too
doing,
much.
okay, all right.
You want them nice and blended. Okay, then next is our ricotta cheese.
Now this is made every day here fresh.
That's right. I make a lasagna every day. Every day I wake up, it's time to make the lasagna.
Now the recipe that you and I are going to be doing here today, is this something like a trial and error one that you perfected for yourself over the years?
I've been making this over the years. I've probably been making this lasagna for close to 15, 20 years.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I don't have to measure anything. You know, it just...
Okay, so 3 big things of ricotta.
Well,
now,
2.5 really.
2.5, okay.
I stop halfway through this one.
And this is just for one pan?
This is one lasagna, yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, now you got to fold these up together. Get a nice blend of the egg and ricotta. You don't want it to be not blended.
So then the egg is basically just a binder.
It's a binder,
like this, right? Okay.
Nice. I always do this just to make sure, so you can see
Oh.
if you're
Well,
blended
that's a
the whole
neat
way
technique.
through.
Okay, I've never done anything
And
like that.
It works with all your spices too. Okay, then the next step, I'm going to add some cheese to it.
Okay.
Parmesan Romano.
Okay. Nice.
Measuring again.
Nice distinct measuring. You all right?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. I'll just.
Again, we go here and we just start mixing. You can see it start to like crumble around a little bit.
Okay, so there again too, just to make sure it's all nice and blended. And,
You want to, yeah.
Okay.
Consistently, big word in the industry, consistent.
Consistent.
Okay, that we good. Cheese number 2.
Okay, looks like mozzarella.
It is a mozzarella. Very lovely mozzarella we use here.
Lovely, not ugly mozzarella. It's lovely
right.
mozzarella.
Get a nice handful of that in there. It's got a nice stretch on it, you know.
Oh, okay. So just one handful of that then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in this part. We got lots of cheese to go.
Oh my, all right.
All right, then we use some dry basil just to season our ricotta a little bit.
There again too, just
Another
kind
measurement. A little black pepper. You know, black pepper goes with cottage cheese, ricotta cheese. Okay, but here, see how that technique, now you can start to see your spices, how well developed they are and consistently through the product.
I've never done that before. All right.
You know, and then you can tell your consistency. Is it going to, you know, you got enough egg, got enough cheese. It's just about pliable, what we like.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, so we'll set that off to the side. Get our lasagna pan.
All right. So this is about a 15
It's a hotel
by...
pan, a standard hotel pan in the restaurant industry. It's like a 9 by 13.
Oh, okay. It looks bigger.
Roughly.
All right. Okay.
By 2 inches.
All right. So we start with sauce on the bottom.
Yes. Always got to do the sauce on the bottom.
So you want to make sure I see that you're trying to cover everything.
Yeah, you want to.
Okay, I'm usually really skimpy with sauce, so that's nice to see.
You got to remember, you're using a no-boil lasagna,
so
you got to have enough liquid
okay.
in here to do the noodles. So I do 7 across the bottom.
Oh, I see you space them too.
Yeah, you have to for growth.
Oh.
Remember, pasta doubles in size, right?
Okay.
All right, now we'll bring the cheese back.
Okay.
Now here, on this part.
I'm just gonna dollop cheese on there.
Right, you want to do?
Sure. No, you know what you do because you know maybe I'll do the second layer so I can see.
Okay, I always go to the corners first. Because what you got to watch is
no, why?
where you don't want to push this and move your
okay.
lasagna all around.
All right, that makes sense.
And you want to use about half of this.
Okay. Now, do you ever like add spinach or anything, or?
Oh, sure. I got. We do a
like then it's
portobello lasagna one. I do a chicken and artichoke and spinach.
Oh my lord!
I mean, you can just go crazy with lasagna, however you want to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Here, then this just takes a little finesse.
Oh, I see.
See. Now that's what makes those dollops.
Instead of versing.
The placement
my! What a great
is
idea.
very important. It don't look like it's important, but it's very important. So you don't.
And like I said, you don't have that. Oh, that's so cool. All right.
Just a little bit of manipulation and you're good. Without moving all your noodles around.
Okay, so then I guess you're doing sauce then on top of that.
Oh, that's where we go back into the whole cheese world.
Ah,
Cannot have too much cheese.
Ah, never.
Not in Italian food,
never.
right? Come on.
Any kind of food. I don't care.
Now this is where we'll go a little heavier on this
mozzarella
cheese.
Okay.
Because when you take that forkful,
You want it to be
stretch
nice and,
with it. Back to the noodles.
Oh.
Now this one, we'll go the other direction.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll go this way and this way.
So
I overlap them in the middle so
Okay.
they can grow, and I stay away from the side. And then the next layer is like that. Boom, boom. You can do it across.
Good. You just do 3?
No,
Is it 4?
there's 8 altogether. Then 2 more. Oh, there. Looks good. Sauce time. Just look at that. Each strip.
How many layers do you build?
We'll do 1 more cheese and
okay.
1 more red. And then I cut this into 16s, and that gives you roughly a pound of lasagna on your plate. Each one weighs between 16 and 18 ounces. Which,
So all you lasagna lovers out
that's
there.
right. And don't forget the cheese.
Don't forget to just go buy pounds and pounds of cheese, folks. Just keep adding it.
Alrighty.
Like tempted to eat some of that cheese right now. All right. Oh, more noodles?
Yep.
So
Now
we
we're
go
back to
back
the
the
first
other
layer.
way?
Yeah,
Okay.
right. This way.
Are you going to do 7?
7 across.
2, 3, 4. Oh, does it matter if that moves
No,
broken?
it does not.
Then we need 1 more. Am I too close?
There you go.
Am I too close?
A magic noodle dispenser back there.
It's a pretty fancy one, too. All right, how's that?
You want to try the cheese?
Sure. Okay, now I'm dolloping here. Well, here.
You go
let
to
me
the
try.
corners, then the middle.
Is that enough?
About a
Oops.
whole, as much as you can get on there.
Let's
This
see.
whole thing goes on there. On this one.
Like that? How do you keep it from wants to wants to bend? Not too much?
Nope. This whole bowl goes in that layer.
Oh my lord. Okay, well then I'm being
Or you
Oops.
can just throw it around. Doesn't matter.
all of this on there.
Yeah, keep going.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
Then 1 dollop down the middle.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
Is that good? Oops. Okay. So then you kind of just. I got.
Make it nice and flat and push it out to the edges. If it's
So
humpy
am
in the middle.
I humped? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
I.
be humped in the middle if you can help it. Beautiful.
Okay. Now to the edge.
Yep. There you are. Beautiful.
All right.
Now you can cheese it.
All right.
Just give me that here. Let's throw that in a bowl.
No. How much cheese?
To your heart's content.
To my heart's
Yeah.
content. You don't tell this girl that. I'm a cheese lover. All right. Is that okay?
And with the
More?
girl on.
There you go. Am I using all of this or something?
About half of that.
Half of it. Okay. Well, this is really soft.
Oh, it's wonderful cheese. That's a very
I was
nice
making
cheese.
fun of him earlier. This is a really nice cheese. Oh, it is very soft. I had to anybody who's cleaning the floor. I got more cheese down there. I think that. Okay. All right.
And then our last layer. That's another sauce layer.
Okay. Then we just cover this with red sauce when you're done
Yep.
here.
I'm going to do the noodles real quick. Then I'm going to
Okay.
hold the thing for you to. You can ladle away here because this
Oh,
is kind of
all right.
heavy.
Okay. Am I starting anywhere or anything in particular? Or
Just make it red.
make it. I can do that. Whatever works for me, huh? Is that too
That's
much?
Nope. Spread it around.
Okay.
It'll fall into place. All right, and that's
Okay.
our final cheese layer. After this layer, we're going to go right to the oven.
Okay. How much of this? I keep asking that. Why? I should know by now.
Yeah.
10 minutes into the show, I should know.
Like a nice snowy morning.
I live in Bear Rock, so a nice snowy morning would be about
Well, maybe not that much.
it'd be 3 inches of this.
A lowlander white morning.
Okay, there we go. And this?
All
Am
that,
I finishing
yep.
this? Okay.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not joking, folks. This is really, really nice cheese. I bet you it cooks up really well.
It melts so fine. it's a pleasure to work with this cheese roller.
All right. And then we popping it in the oven.
We're gonna pop this baby right in the oven.
And how long does that puppy cook for?
90 minutes.
90 minutes. All
Yes,
right.
indeed.
Well, stick around. We're going to be making pizza,
Pizza.
lasagna, pizza. Stick with us.
High school sports, community events, all of your favorite local shows are calling the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel their home. Find out everything your neighborhood has to offer on Channel 100 or on YouTube. Spirit, town pride, local communities. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
All right, folks, it's pizza time. Yay. And before we start, I want to talk about the oven because this is super cool. This is the only wood-burning oven in the area, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and now once we make our pizza, how long will it be in there for then?
About 5 minutes, 7 minutes.
Really? That's it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't take a whole long time.
And it's wood burning, as you can see. And Scott says they use hardwood.
Yes, we use
Okay.
hardwood, cherry, oak, ash, and maple.
Now, do certain woods give a certain flavor or anything? Have you found, or is it just the
well,
heat you're looking for?
It's the heat, definitely the heat and the consistency, and
That word again.
there it is. It's,
Okay.
it's just true.
Okay. All right. So we're going to make pizza.
So this is our 8-ounce dough. Pull one of these off.
Now, do you keep these chilled until you do them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're chilled. They're brought out. They're we get them in frozen, blended for us. You can see our herbs in there if you want to come in close on this. You can see those little speckles and stuff.
Oh, okay.
These are made specifically for this this restaurant, and it is a wonderful pizza dough. Absolutely.
Okay.
And you just start stretching.
Question for you. Those the ovens, wood ovens like this that you can buy, the commercial ones that people can have at home now, do they make a very good pizza?
Yeah, they make a good pot. Absolutely. My friend has one.
'Cause I got one for Christmas I haven't used yet. So.
Yeah, well, you're in for some fun because you're learning how to use it right now.
I know, this is great. So what do you do? Oh, well, wait,
So I use the back of my hands like that and just gradually pull it away. Because if you don't, you pull it all from the center. You don't want to do that. You want to pull it from the edge.
Are we going to throw it over our heads or anything?
Ha! If you want to. Little cornmeal
You
here is
apparently
like
never
ball
watch
bearings.
my shows. I throw it on my head, it's going to stick to the ceiling or
It's
something.
like a ball bearings, you know?
Look how pretty yours is. Wait, I'm getting finger holes in mine. Shoot, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's all in the fun, right?
Oh, mine's not even round.
Well, we can use that for a stromboli if it's not round.
Okay. This is not, you know what, this is actually a very nice dough to work with.
It's a wonderful,
It
right?
is.
It's
It's
very
really
pliable.
nice.
It's
It
very.
is.
But you did a pretty good job. I don't know how many you've done before, but
None.
you're almost ready for a job here.
Uh-oh.
Then we go right to the sauce. Use the bowl of the spoon, right?
Okay.
And we spread it around out to the edge.
Okay,
Then
so
the
there.
cheese.
Oh my. Now, is this the same mozzarella that
It's the very same. Only I put a little bit of a blend in it for the pizza oven. It does
Oh.
come up.
It tastes anything like it feels. And
Wait,
sounds
you're gonna be in
strange.
for something.
That
here.
sounds strange.
I don't know. I'm a plain pizza guy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one in. See, the cornmeal makes this pizza
I was just going to
move
say, I don't
right
know
on
if you
this
noticed that he put
pizza
cornmeal
pill.
down.
So we bring it right over here like that. Come right in here off to the side and put that pizza in there
Look at
right
that.
like that.
Oh my Lord. So how many of those puppies can you put in at a time?
We're gonna put 2. We're gonna put yours in on the other side.
Okay. All
If we
right.
can get it off of there.
So I'm
Okay,
just
so
going
to pick these up, just bring it up over the back of your hand
Oh.
like that.
All right.
Bring it here and just put it back down.
So I have a tendency of wanting to do that, and it's exactly opposite. Okay.
Good. I'll let you in there.
Oh, you
can-
messed my pizza up, Squatter.
I tried
You is
not to, but that's okay.
that okay?
You know, when you're doing rustic food, it's okay to
Okay.
not be perfect.
No. And with the bottom, right? Right?
Yep.
Right. Am I putting too much? I am, huh?
It's up to you, whatever you like. But what you want to do is the main thing is to get it out to the edges the best
Okay.
you can.
So then you don't really necessarily feel you have to have a pronounced crust.
Some people like it. A lot of people like the whole pizza.
All right, how's
And
that?
you get right to your cheese and whatever topping you may want.
Okay. Onion. This onion?
Yes.
Okay.
that's onion.
Okay, pepperoni. We have green pepper. We have a green pepper. Okay.
Let's get some green peppers on there for you. Everything's cut fresh daily. Now, give that handle a little shake. See, it's not free up here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, so what you want to do is come here and just dust it underneath there. There you go.
All right.
You're ready.
Am I scooching it in there?
Yeah, come over here and throw it in off to the right.
Okay, now the way that I did that, I probably shouldn't have done it. You probably should try to. Oh, I'm sorry.
She's a train wreck back here. And it's, so when your pizza's ready to turn, it'll come right up off the bottom like that.
Oh, okay. And you spin it. Okay. Ooh.
See, is that burnt? No, that's not burnt.
No,
that is part of the program.
Really good.
That is a wood-fired oven at 700 degrees. You know, we're at 682. But now this pizza has to set there for a few minutes to let that crust set, so you can get your peel underneath it, and then spin it. So
do you have to do anything? Like, do you have to condition the stone at all, or put
it's
anything
already
on
heated.
it?
It's so smooth from over the years.
All right. So there's
this
you don't
oven
have to
is
treat it or anything.
32 years old. It's the original oven to the Italian oven. Here.
Okay.
That's the original stone. It's one of the very few, if not the only one left. It's all original.
Look how that's bubbling. That's amazing.
We'll bring this guy over here. We're going to set it down right there. Now that crust is just set enough that we can get the peel underneath it. So we'll do, let's do that little trick right there to spin it a little bit without touching it, and then put it, that rotates the crust so we can get another angle on the fire and let that side get crusty. So now that's going to work in there for a couple minutes. Here's the pizza knife. This is the fun. You're going to get to use it.
One of
right.
these.
You want me
Forget
to show
everything
you a
I
cut?
just said. Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay. This one here is a rocker knife. You just rock it like that.
Wow.
Makes a nice eight cut, just like that.
Look at that. Here, I thought you were just going to do the old pizza wheel.
That's boring.
That looks wonderful.
That's very nice. Here, you can go ahead and finish this one off.
Okay.
Bring it around.
Is it done? Is it ready to come out?
No.
Oh, we just want to turn it. You sure you want me to do this? It's going to end up in a fire. It's kind of moving. There you go. Look.
Oh, look at that. There you go.
Look at that.
That's a skill. It takes a couple minutes to develop.
Well, it's only a 30-minute show. Okay, how we looking? Oh, almost
Bring
lost
it out here to the light.
Almost lost it.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Now, yeah.
Oh, there we
Spin
go.
around
Look
there.
at that. Alrighty, and I
That's
think
fantastic.
we're
That's a
going to
beautiful
go do
pizza. Look at how even the crust is around there.
Are you going to hire me?
You're
I'm a
already,
train wreck
that's
back here?
right.
I've never done this before, so kind of. Oh, shoot. Exactly what I was not supposed to do. Okay.
Rock it the whole way through.
You made it look so easy. Now, how come mine? Because I don't know how to do it.
Lovely.
Oh, it is.
That is a beautiful pizza. First timer, I don't even think so. Well, let's not use that. Put that little pizza crumbs on there.
Look at that.
That's beautiful. I mean, that's money right there. Boom.
Alrighty. On this note, we are going to go finish up the sauce, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, stick with us. Okay, so we're finishing up with the sauce that we started at the beginning of the show. All right, Scott, bring it on home. What
All right,
we
we're
doing
gonna turn this back on. We're gonna, we got our ground beef is all drained out. We got all the fat drained off of it. We're going to introduce it back in here, but first we're going to saute some onions and garlic.
Okay.
We're going to add our spice mix at this time.
Oh,
Here's
bell
our
peppers.
Italian oven seasoning, which is proprietary as well.
Secret. Basil.
Basil leaf right here. And my trusty friend.
Every household should have one.
So once these saute down, it takes about 5 minutes.
Okay.
So So we got a nice saute on there. Everything's translucent and it's all starting to cook. And
Smells
the
wonderful.
herbs are coming together, right? And we just start adding our meat right on in there. Which is obviously still hot, you can see. Okay, we get it like that, give it a good shake. Then we add our...
Oh, is that beef broth?
That is beef broth.
Ah. Okay,
Now we
here
start
we go.
adding our sauces in. Let it rip. You always got to scrape the can because there's a lot of sauce left in there.
Now, I always add water. I probably shouldn't do that, huh?
Not on this one. You'll see why in a second. And we'll add this last one.
Oh my, that's like perfect. Look at that.
Imagine that. So then we just start incorporating everything here with the big oar, or paddle, I mean. It's proverbial river.
You can do that for it. I'll just watch.
Yeah, this sometimes gets messy. But
So how long do you cook this for then?
this will only simmer for about 20 minutes to a half hour. But look at the chunks still in it.
That's
See what I'm
probably
saying?
me.
No, that's perfect. That's what I like in it. It'll
Well, you
keep
said
breaking
earlier
down.
that you like it to
I
be.
do, but nobody makes meat sauce like that. That's just right out of the,
Look at that.
you know,
All right.
that's a meat sauce.
Okay, well, while we're sitting here enjoying this, tell us real quick what your hours are and all about how we can find you.
Okay, we open Wednesday from 11 o'clock to 8, Thursday 11 to 8, Fridays are 11 to 9 through the weekend, and then Sundays 11 to 8 again. And we open with steak night every Wednesday.
So good. This
Yeah,
is so
very
good.
nice.
Good. And then you're closed on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
we're closed on Monday and Tuesdays just to recuperate for the most part. We're looking forward to maybe opening Mondays and Tuesdays in the future.
Okay, and also too, they are very active on Facebook.
Oh yes, love Facebook.
Whenever he has time, because he said many times, he's very, very busy. He'll actually take a picture of the daily special.
That's right. Every day that we have a special, we'll take a picture of it and let the staff eat it. You know, so they know what they're talking about when it comes time to trying to sell to a customer, instead of doing it just like, here, this is what we're having, run with it. You know, and they enjoy that. They really respond to that well. And I get good feedback, bad feedback, whatever it is, and we can change it before the customer gets it. You know, that's the main thing.
And that's also nice too, because I know whenever I go to a restaurant, a lot of times I will ask the server, what's good here? And whenever they say everything, it's like, you know, but whenever they can actually say, you know, hey, I had this morning and it was really good. I think that's a really cool thing to do.
It is a strong sell point. You know,
And
firsthand
we are located where? What's our address here?
623 Highland Avenue in Connellsville,
Right here in the main drag.
right on 119.
Okay,
Can't
awesome. This has been wonderful. I'm sorry, I'm too busy eating. This has been very good. Highly recommend this. And as I said, I hope you folks did some Italian learning to do.
That's right.
Today, rather. And I pointed out also too that you can make some of this stuff at home, but if you feel like having something a little bit fancier or something that you don't have in your cupboard, stop on
Come on
down
down.
and see these
That's
guys. Okay.
See us.
Well, again, I hope you folks enjoyed the show. And remember, keep
smiling,
smiling, keep
keep
dreaming,
dreaming,
and
and
keep
keep watching.
watching, and keep eating.
Armstrong has a history of being engaged in the areas where we provide service. One of these ways is through breaking bread. Food insecurity affects over 12 million children and 5 million seniors nationwide, putting them at risk for chronic health conditions. We're taking a four-prong approach to fighting hunger by collecting donations, volunteering time, donating money, and raising awareness. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com/breakingbread to find a list of community feeding programs in your area.